Greetings, brothers and sisters. Today is June 17th, 2020, and I've been out of touch for a little while, just doing a little sabbatical. And I know that everyone is really feeling so much. We're being blasted by the energies. We have had to witness many things, from the virus to the chaos. And I wanted to say this, that in my visions in 1997, I actually saw the launch and I saw the chaos. And after that, I saw the second Earth appear. It came right into the atmosphere. Well, yesterday I posted some footage from the UK, which looked very, very much like my vision of the second Earth coming into the atmosphere. I've been waiting to address each of you from my heart to yours. There is a seriousness to my message today. It is definitely time. People are weary. They are ready for the next step. Now, many people want to stick around and stay in the trenches, and they feel like, oh, you know, we can clean this place up and this will happen. And, you know, that's probably true for them. So this message is for those of you that have been on their path all of their life, that you've had visions and dreams, as I have, about relocating onto the second Earth. Now, even the Hopis have spoken of the second Earth. All of the signs are being revealed. In my near death, I was shown, Jesus showed me, he showed me the hurricanes, he showed me Puerto Rico and Harvey and all of the things that are transpiring now. I have been pre-shown, and I've been waiting many years for this. And so what I want to say to you today, this is a short, sweet, simple message, and that is, if you, in your heart and your mind and your spirit, are ready for a new beginning. We have had a planet that has been preserved in pristine order for us, that they've been transporting the animals there. They're waiting for us. My dog's waiting there. He's been showing up in visions, and friends have seen him guarding me as I sleep inside a travel tube on the ship, which, you know, I do go often. But it's time for us to take a stand. Our galactic brotherhood, the benevolent families, the races, they have been on standby, and they have been waiting, and they were told they were not supposed to intervene, that there was free will. And so they're there. So what do we have to do? They're not going to intervene with people that don't believe in them or understand them or acknowledge their existence. So last night, it was interesting. I was on the phone with Rhea, our dear sister Rhea over in Glastonbury, and we had a very serious conversation about it's time for us to take a stand, set our intentions, and say, okay, for those that are ready to relocate on the new Earth, we're ready. Let's do it. I believe from the transmissions that I'm getting from the ships, and Boy, there's a lot that's been going on with me and the ships lately, that we must set our intentions and we must say, okay, I commend you in love and honor, dear Brotherhood of Light, to come and assist us now. It is time. It is time for us to do this. Now, I apologize. My voice always gets crazy because there's lots of energy swirling around in my body, and I am back in my office here in Colorado finally. And what they indicated to me, and when I was on the phone with Rhea, I explained this to her, and I said, we must commend that it's time. We are ready. We are ready. We're done with the virus. We're done with the chaos. We're done with all of the secret agendas and the dark things. We are ready to claim our birthright. The second earth has been prepared for us. I saw it clearly in 1997, and it showed up in the video that I posted yesterday. So please watch that video from the UK. So what do we need to do to be finally prepared and ready? So our body, mind, and spirit, we need to clean our hearts. We need to forgive. We need to let go of our vendettas. I had someone that had hurt me very badly a year ago, and they came up to me and threw their arms around me today, and it made me cry. I couldn't believe it. It had broken my heart, their actions, but there was this forgiveness, and I was more than happy to forgive them and embrace them back and welcome them back into my circle. And this is what we have to do. And your families, yeah, they may not get it, but just hold the love, mend the quarrels, and just be the very best person that you can be right now, here and now. People say, oh, you know, you're a broken record, and Victoria, you've been saying this so long, but I promise you, we are at that doorway now. Now, while I've been out of town for a month, well, even before that, but every night, now I have this V-shaped ship with all the blinking lights that parks itself right outside my door. I mean, it's just always there. My niece came to visit me, and she says, I want to see some ships. And I said, okay. And 5 minutes later, there the V-shaped ship was, and there the Merkaba Ezekiel's wheel was there, and she was blown away. And they are so low and so close. The other night outside my hotel, I was out in Green River, I'll say that much. But this ship was so low. It was way below 2,000 feet. And it was just sitting there waiting. Well, one of the things that Ezekiel, you know that I've been talking to Ezekiel, and he's very busy working with the ships and in his assignment. And my assignment is the United States. And I take this assignment and this commission very seriously. And but he explained to me, Victoria, you're bilocating, you're on the ship all the time. And so I know that some of you can relate to this, and if you don't, I still love you. You don't have to listen to me. You can, whatever. But I'm coming from love, and Jesus has been so supportive through this whole journey for many, many years. I mean, he's been coming to me in my near death, and then he came to me in 2013. So there's not much time for me to spend explaining this, because we are here. It's time. It's time, brothers and sisters. So if your heart is in that place and it's what you want, and if you want to embrace the new earth and make this transition, and it might be some of us will go to sleep and we'll make our relocation that way. Some people may experience another way. We all have our Merkabahs. We don't have to walk onto a ship. Our body is a ship. This is our temple. This is our energy field. And so when you're vibrating at night, you're getting ready to go. And so many people, they call me and they say, oh, but am I worthy? I'm afraid I'm not worthy. And I go, oh, listen, you don't have to be on the cutting edge of all this space age or metaphysics or any of that to be worthy. If your heart is pure, if you love, you forgive, you serve, you care about your fellow man, we're going to create galactic communities. I feel like I'm going to go prepare a banquet for humanity. Humanity is coming. And I'm sorry. There is so much to share with you. And my heart extends all my love to each and every one of you. This is it's been a long journey. But last night, I basically said, I command you to come. And I actually put a time on it. And maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't happen quite that fast. But I said 72 hours. I don't know. Might be putting my neck out on the chopping block. It's not the first time, but I've usually delivered when I've done crazy stuff like that. And thank you for your friendship and your support, because this is not easy to be in an all-knowing place. But I know what I'm saying. I've lived it my entire life. I've lived it since I was 5 years old. I've filmed it since 1994. I've been on mother ships with councils at the round table, and then landed, or they dropped me off while a friend waited in a car for me for 8 hours, and a cigar-shaped craft left and disappeared behind one single pine tree. This is not sci-fi, brothers and sisters. It's real. It really happens. And I was on the ship with the Nordics 2 years ago, and they adamantly promised me that all the benevolent races are uniting to assist us. So my message to you this day, before we approach this celestial weekend of the solar eclipse and the summer solstice, just get ready. Just have your heart ready. And if it's what you want to do, and if you want to stay and try to help mend things in the 3D, you're welcome to stay. Some people have the strength and the stamina to do that. And some of us are truly ready to step forward and embrace our new life. I know I am. And one thing I want to stress is stay in gratitude and grace. You know, a lot of us are givers, and we give and we give and we give with no expectation to even be appreciated. Just stay in grace. Continue to give. But those that are on the receiving end, it would be nice for you to maybe acknowledge when someone does something nice for you. We are standing in a waterfall and letting the water wash down through us, rinsing and lifting and loosening all the things that do not serve us and set them free. We are free. But we have forgotten that we are in control. It's time for us to say, okay, we command you in love and honor. We command you to now usher and activate and initiate the divine plan. It is time. It is here. It is now. June 17th is today. And I told them last night as I was filming, I said, do you understand what I'm saying to you? And they did their great big, when they emphasize when I say different things. And it's like, yes, we understand, Victoria. And we've been waiting for you to give the message. Call it in. Call it in. And each and every one of us has that responsibility and that gift to initiate it for our new destiny, our divine destiny. And I hold you all in my heart. I don't know how much filming I'm even going to be doing. I seriously wondered several times if I wasn't leaving permanently to live on the ship, and that I wasn't going to be present with you. It hasn't transpired yet, but it feels like it could be very close. And call me crazy. My brother, he's a Harvard man. He said, hey, makes perfect sense. And I think that mainstream is going to start waking up. But we have to stand tall in what we believe, what we know in our hearts, what we've been preparing for this whole lifetime. And we're getting ready to do something that has never been done before. Transmissions that they gave me back in 1994, I took dictation, they talked in my ear, and they said, the world will go into a frenzy of confusion, and many will destroy themselves, but you will be lifted up into the light at the appropriate time. I know that our precious family that's on the other side, they're waiting for us. And they call this the parallel universe, but it's also intertwined with this second earth, this pristine earth that's prepared for us. So let's see if there's anything else I need to say to you. Just trust. That's all I can say is just trust. Be joyful. Love one another, forgive one another. Think of the reality that you want to embrace and blend with, because this blending is happening soon. So that's probably all I'm going to say for today. And keep your eyes to the sky, because there's millions of ships circling, and they're waiting. And they're waiting for us. They're not waiting for themselves. They're waiting till we say, hey, we're ready. Let's do this. Let's party. Let's celebrate. Let's initiate. Let's kick this off. And maybe something will unfold this weekend, or it might happen before this weekend. So, sending you my love, and I believe in you, and I honor each of you, and we'll be together forever. And the day will come when we'll be doing our intergalactic travel. There's so much to look forward to. And I know you're going to see 3D and the president talking about a space program, and all that may happen. But seriously, between myself and those that I feel a real kindred spirit with the Earth tribe and a galactic tribe. I don't think we're going to wait any longer. So we'll just see. We'll see if I'm accurate on this one. If I'm not, it's okay. Except it's really not okay because I'm commanding it to be so now. So God bless you all. And we'll be in touch, I think. Have a great, glorious day. Be a child. Enjoy. Till next time. And remember, you're not alone. You are loved.